I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are,
Believe them.
the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
I think Little Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He pulled his legs back to him.
He pulled his legs back like he was hiding something, and boom, Jayda slipped in a way that set the whole internet on fire. She basically confirmed the one rumor people been whispering about for years. Who's really sliding into the sugar daddy role for Lil Baby? And just like folks predicted, it's exactly who everybody had in mind. She didn't jump on live and drop the name directly, but the way she posted, the moves she's been making, and what insiders around her keep leaking. Fans swear she just shined the light on one of the heaviest hitters in Baby Circle. We're talking about the same figure tied to that infamous white party photo, the endless private jets, the courtside appearances, and billionaire-level connections. But here's where it gets extra messy. The whispers don't stop at him just bankrolling Baby's lifestyle. Now people are saying Jayda dipped out because she allegedly found out Baby was moving slick on the DL, and this mentorship might have been way more personal than anyone thought. That twist right there is what's got the timeline spiraling. And whether you buy it or not, the timing, the receipts, and Jada's cold way of handling it has everybody convinced she just outed the one named Lil Baby's been scrambling to keep out the headlines. She didn't need to spill it outright. The subtleness said it all. And right before we even dive into the receipts, here's Jayda herself admitting she tried to give Lil Baby another shot, but it just wasn't clicking.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are,
Believe them.
the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it. You know, like, time don't heal if it's two people on two different.
To a lot of fans, that was a breadcrumb proving Jayda already knew exactly what was happening behind the scenes. Once she dropped that little clue, nobody had to play detective anymore. The name was already on everybody's tongue, and instantly the internet ran it back to that one picture. You know the one, Michael Rubin's over-the-top white party. Lil Baby posted up dead center. Rubin standing way too close. Another heavyweight gets pressed shoulder to shoulder like they were locked in tighter than security at the door. It didn't read like some casual group flick. The angle, the smirks, the body language, it had fans hitting screenshots like TMZ on a caffeine rush. And right on cue, 50 Cent couldn't resist. He reposted that shot with a caption that practically shouted, "What's really going on here?"
Get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
And just like that, the whole thing went nuclear. What was once a rumor turned into a circus, with everyone pointing fingers and piecing together receipts. The internet didn't just see a party picture. They saw confirmation, and the flames spread like wildfire. That's when the internet went into full-blown overdrive. Suddenly, the jokes stopped being jokes and turned into accusations. For fans who'd been connecting dots for months, that one photo wasn't just a party flick. To them, it looked like the smoking gun they'd been waiting for. Rubin wasn't being seen as just another buddy in Baby Circle. No, the whispers flipped into shouts that he was allegedly the one pulling strings, not just financially, but maybe even personally. And once that switch flipped, the sugar daddy label stuck like duct tape. The rumor mill hit its loudest point, and every new sighting of Lil Baby with Rubin, or any other billionaire in his orbit.
Never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And a picture, like Mike, one of my real good friends, we in a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth, man. I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying?
Got torn apart frame by frame like it was some kind of trial exhibit. What started as side chatter turned into a full-blown conspiracy war, with that single snapshot as a centerpiece. And let's keep it real, Michael Rubin ain't some random wealthy guy photobombing Lil Baby's moments. Michael Rubin isn't just some casual rich guy. He's a billionaire plugged into a circle stacked with superstar athletes, music bosses, and the kind of power players who can flip entire industries with one call. And if you've been watching close, Lil Baby's been sitting right in that mix like family. Then came that wild confession. What's the most you ever lost gambling? Baby admitted, $8 million in a single stretch, nearly 9 in just 40 hours. That's when he said he had to get Ruben to write letters banning him from every casino just to stop himself. And here's where it gets messy. Lil Baby tried to downplay that infamous white party photo, swearing Ruben was nothing more than a close friend.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all.
Nope.
So what's the reason why you made sure in the world of tattoos you don't have any?
Being younger, like, I don't want no tattoo. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
Put my money in, I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Yeah.
Only time I can see me getting a tattoo, like, it gotta be real sentimental to me. Like,
yeah.
According to him, what looked shady was just some playful wrestling cord at the wrong angle. Nothing serious, nothing deep. But even after Baby explained it, fans weren't buying the excuse. Instead, they started side-eyeing all the other stories floating around him, and the gambling one sits right at the top of that list. Lil Baby once confessed he blew through nearly $9 million in less than 48 hours. And when the losses got that insane, guess who stepped in? Michael Rubin. According to Baby, Rubin personally called up casinos and had him banned so he couldn't keep torching millions at the tables. Now, depending on how you read that, it's either the move of a ride-or-die friend or the act of someone protecting their investment and making sure their golden boy never strays too far. And here's another detail fans won't let slide. For years, Baby made it clear he had no tattoos. He even bragged in interviews that staying ink-free gave him a clean look that helped him move through business circles without being boxed in. That was part of his brand, his edge. So when fans spotted his first tats, it made instant headlines. But the real shock? They were on his inner thighs. Nobody saw that one coming, and the internet lit up asking, why there of all places? Then came the performance that took the whispers into overdrive. Baby hit the stage in shorts, a tank top, and a pink belt, hiking his shorts up just enough to flash that fresh thigh ink. Fans caught every second on video, and before long the clips were everywhere, zoomed in, slowed down, and captioned with jokes that weren't exactly subtle. Some brushed it off as him flexing new ink, but others called it a soft launch of a different side of Baby. And once that narrative caught fire, it became ammo for the DL rumors all over again. But Baby wasn't about to let the noise run wild unchecked. On Lil Yutta's podcast, he admitted the jokes weren't funny to him. He even claimed he pulled security footage from that infamous white party to prove the hug everyone's dissecting were harmless. But here's the catch, he never actually dropped the footage. And on the internet, when you say, I got proof but never post it, people assume the receipts don't work in your favor. Instead of killing the whispers, it only made them louder. And that's when another name kept sliding back into the conversation, James Harden. Because let's be real, their bond isn't just some casual bro hang. They've been locked in for years, courtside seats, traveling together, popping up at every major event like a 2-for-1 package. But the moment that really broke the internet? Harden's 2020 birthday gift to Baby. He showed up with a Prada duffel bag stuffed with $100,000 in cash, a Richard Mille watch worth another fortune, and yes, actual honey buns. That video of Baby pulling out stacks and grinning at the honey buns went viral instantly. To some fans, it was just a rich friend flexing on his boy. But for others, it looked like yet another puzzle piece in a story that refuses to die. And one messy comment that blew up summed it up perfectly. This don't look like friendship, this looks like sponsorship. Lil Baby been giving his honey buns to Harden. And that's the wildest part. The internet doesn't even need court-stamped evidence. Just a flashy moment here, an inside joke there, and suddenly the whole world swears it's gospel. Harden's infamous birthday gift wasn't just a flex. It became one of those so-called receipts fans hold up as proof. And once that clip hit the timeline, it got locked into the rumor vault forever. But the story didn't stop at gifts and jokes. Not long after, Harden and Lil Baby were making headlines in Paris. They pulled up to Fashion Week like it was nothing, but trouble came knocking anyway. French police swarmed their car claiming they smelled cannabis. Harden got frisked and questioned before being let go, but Baby, he wasn't so lucky. Cameras caught him being led into a van with possession charges hanging over his head. At the time, people wrote it off as bad luck. Just two rich dudes at the wrong place, wrong time. But in hindsight, fans folded it straight into the narrative. Another Harden baby headline. Another viral clip dissected like courtroom evidence. And the whispers only grew louder, stretching past Harden into wilder territory. Some even started throwing Juice WLD's name in the mix, adding more fuel to a fire that was already burning. Then came the so-called leak tape. Someone who looked like Lil Baby allegedly caught in a wild moment with another man. The internet went insane. Baby had to shut it down fast, hopping on social media with a statement. He told people to stop dragging his name into fake stories for clout, and swore there was no mystery in his history. But instead of killing the whispers, that statement only gave people more to dissect. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get messier, Instagram model Teresa Lava slid onto a podcast. She didn't spill the whole story, but she dropped just enough hint about a personal run-in with Baby to light the blogs on fire. Meanwhile, Jayda's been silent through it all. No denials, no confirmations, just staying focused on her bag and her family. That silence, though, speaks louder to fans than anything Baby posts. Because here's the truth, rumors like these don't just disappear. Every time Lil Baby hits a stage, gets spotted with the same circle of names, or even drops a selfie, the theory comes crawling back. So the real question is, did Jayda actually expose something, or is this just the internet doing what it does best?